Judge, this is case number JVB1060, Johnson case.
Thank you.
I've been told you couldn't handle me. You couldn't handle somebody like me.
I just need a little help. She helps everybody else, but she doesn't help the kids like she should.
Your Honor.
Okay, this is what this is.
Your Honor's talking.
Hold on.
So you
Excuse me.
What happens when a father fighting for his kids comes face to face with a mother who lives in luxury but refuses to pay her fair share? A courtroom battle where money, pride, and the truth all collide. But when the numbers are laid out and the truth comes to light, the real question isn't who's right or wrong, it's whether justice will be served or if one side's gonna walk away feeling robbed.
Just bringing her to court today to try to increase my child support. We have 3 kids together.
2.
Courtrooms have this way of exposing people for who they really are. In this case, no exception. Okay, so the father in this situation made the situation incredibly clear. Yeah, a teacher's pay isn't enough to support a family with 3 kids. Oh, and the deadbeat mom didn't want to contribute to the family's finances despite earning $150,000 a year.
All right, I'm bringing her to court today to try to increase my child support. We have 2 kids together, as I stated before I was interrupted. She makes quite a bit of money. I'm a school teacher, I only make $50,000.
So the guy's not asking for the moon, he's just asking for something to be fair. More proportional to her income so that the kids could have a better life.
The 2 kids that we do have together, struggling in school, they're falling behind. I just feel like the amount of money that she pays for all the luxury stuff she has, the Louis V bag, she should put that money towards tutoring for our children.
Well, then came the moment we were all expecting. The mom, rather than defending herself with logic or responsibility, decided to take a different approach completely. Mockery.
Don't do that.
I didn't tell him to be a little teacher. That was on him.
Listen.
I'm a
I
hustler.
didn't tell you to sell the little houses you sell either.
Little houses?
Little houses.
But you taking me to child support court. Oh, okay.
'Cause I need your little, I'm not ashamed to say I need your little money.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, with an air of superiority, she dismissed his concerns, belittling his profession. A little teacher, she called him, like his job made him insignificant. The moment she started firing off those remarks, his face just shifted. This wasn't just an insult, it was years of struggle, of being brushed off like he was nothing.
No, I've been told you couldn't handle me. You couldn't handle somebody like me. But you kept at it.
I won't want
you knew
to.
who I was.
I didn't get my
You
first
knew
gray
who
hair until I met
was.
you, though.
You knew who I was. You're a whole teacher
wanna
and you're
forget who
asking
you
for
was.
tutoring for our children?
Yes, that's what they need, don't they? So they can provide.
Okay.
He opened up his mouth, but before he could say anything, the judge cut in. Now the mom just rolled her eyes, arms crossed. The father shook his head, letting out a sharp breath.
Look how fly she is. I had to go to Ross before I came here and buy this little old get up. Look at her.
Did y'all need me to leave while you all finish this?
No, you gotta leave, 'cause I need some help. I know if you leave.
This wasn't just about child support anymore. This was about respect, and clearly in this relationship there was none. This guy's frustration was obvious. He believed the mom had more than enough money to contribute, but chose to spend it all elsewhere.
Okay. Now, ma'am.
Yes.
First off, don't call him a little teacher. That's not nice. Don't do that. That is not nice.
Yeah, that made the courtroom super quiet. This is the kind of statement that can win over even those who are against you. But the judge didn't take that easily.
He is a teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't be sorry. Just don't do it.
Okay.
All right.
I won't do it.
She showed complete disinterest in her arrogance, but she wasn't ready to back down either.
We all have different paths. He chose to be a teacher. I chose to be a real estate agent. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And I just be getting slack from him because I'm in real estate.
From the victim's perspective, she claimed that her income changed. Real estate was volatile, and she suffered through quite a number of financial problems all of her own.
She said that she was going to give each one of our turns to talk, right?
You interrupted
You
said
did
the whole
interrupt him a
time.
couple of times, though.
Okay.
I'm
So
just saying,
he was due to give you one.
Okay.
Your ex, the child used to
Okay.
flip houses. He let you keep them, and that's how your business started. So if you gonna keep it 100, keep it all the way 100.
Okay.
The space felt like a pressure cooker ready to burst, with every statement serving as fuel for the fire of injustice. The father's plea wasn't merely a call for more money, but a cry for fairness and respect, as the courtroom became a battleground where the truth about parental responsibility and accountability was laid bare.
Okay, so you're mad.
I am mad.
Your Honor,
My
the
kids can't
reaction-
spell. My son in the 7th grade counting on his fingers. That's embarrassing.
But they live with you. You go to work from 9 to 5.
Well, how about
My
you
schedule
help?
is flexible.
You can
So
help.
with that extra time,
Mr.
what
Johnson.
should you be doing?
Mr. Johnson.
You should be helping our children, right?
Unfortunately for her, reality doesn't bend to entitlement. The judge wasn't buying it. The numbers didn't lie, her bank statements, car payments, and luxury purchases spoke louder than any excuse she could ever try to make.
Catch flights, not feelings.
Okay, now
Don't catch these
Catch
hands.
flights, not
Continue.
feelings. Okay, so Your Honor, basically he's upset because him and I are no longer together.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise.
And then came a detail that sealed her fate. While her children were struggling with their schoolwork, needing tutoring and academic support, she'd chosen to spend her money elsewhere on herself.
Are you selling lemon homes?
No, ma'am,
Lemon.
I'm not. No, ma'am, I'm not.
Thank
I am
you.
a flipper. Flipper.
Okay.
Flipper.
What is a flipper exactly?
So basically what you do is you purchase a home and you fix it up and you sell it.
Okay.
Instead of investing in her kids' future, she'd spent thousands on plastic surgery, a Brazilian butt lift to be precise. Look, there's nothing wrong with personal choices, but the timing here made it clear where her priorities were.
And when we were together, Your Honor, I asked him if he wanted to get on game. He didn't. So now
I don't
he's
want to do
upset.
the
He should
illegal
have
business that
taken
they
the
do.
opportunity.
Tell them about the fake PPP loans y'all be doing.
She had zero problems dropping cash on enhancing her own appearance, but when it came to her kids, suddenly money was tight.
You know, what you call rundown homes or lemon homes. And here it is, you're asking her for
Pathetic.
the assistance and you're living in one of the houses that she flipped. So what does that say about you?
That he a broke
That I-
little teacher. That's
Okay,
what it
well,
says.
And if that wasn't enough, there was another bombshell waiting. She'd been absent, not just financially, but physically. For 8 months, she hadn't even visited her kids. She had, however, found time to date a man who later turned out to be involved in fraud.
you know what
on,
we're going to
Judge.
do?
Come on, Judge.
This is not going anywhere. It's not going to get any better if you all keep going forward. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and order the child support.
The weight of it all was impossible to ignore. There was no way that she was going to spin this one in her favor.
I'm getting ready to flip over this bench if you all don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so the children live with you primarily?
Yes.
Okay.
In my flipped house.
The judge wasted no time recalculating child support. That $450 a month? Gone. Instead, based on her current income, her new obligation was set at $2,550 per month, more than 5 times what she'd been paying.
Reimbursing you for the health insurance that you carry for the children every month is $255, bringing your monthly child support to $2,550.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting this one. In fact, she had likely come to court thinking that she could manipulate the situation, maybe even reduce her payments. But Karma had other plans.
Okay.
God don't like
no,
ugly.
excuse
God
me.
don't
Wait a
like
minute.
ugly.
I
That's
don't
what you
get
get.
paid monthly.
Oh,
It's according to how my houses are flipped. So if I go a month without flipping a house, what?
You could tell the mom was angry and wasn't happy with how things went, but nothing was going to change it at this point.
Why did you do this?
better
No,
turn some
no,
more
no,
confidence.
wait a
You
minute,
better
wait a
speak,
minute.
better turn some
Excuse me.
reference.
You know, the moment she realized how much she was gonna have to pay, her entire demeanor changed. What happened to the arrogance? What happened to the smirk? Gone the way of the dinosaurs.
I went off what
BGs is
you
hiring. You
said.
better go
You
get it.
said, Your Honor, I make about $150,000. Did you say that?
I did say that. Your
Right,
Honor. I
right.
did,
You did say that. So
The cap,
that's what I
the cap.
based
Shut
it
up.
on.
Shut up.
You know, actions have consequences, and in this case, they came swiftly. This wasn't just about money, it was about accountability. The message here was clear. You don't get to neglect your responsibilities and still expect the system to work in your favor.
Yes, can I just ask a question? As far as
Sure.
the tutoring, what if I take my children to tutoring?
What?
Yeah, like if I take them to tutoring, can that reduce that? 'Cause
Yeah, I
that's-
don't-
Leaving court that day, the father walked away with more than just a legal win. He had the peace of mind knowing that his kids would finally get the support that they deserved. As for the mother, well, she now had to face the reality of her own choices. The lifestyle that she'd been living without consequence had finally caught up to her and bit her in that Brazilian butt lift.
Transporting your children to tutoring is called parenting.
All right.
Is there anything further?
Can I go?
Oh, sure. As soon as I dismiss you.
I just want to say,
No.
God has blessed me in ways that I
All
couldn't
right,
imagine.
so now
I
you're gonna bring God in this.
I just appreciate
Ooh,
you
so
for
hypocrite.
understanding
Ooh, you
my
are such a
frustration and my pain.
hypocrite.
And
As the judge finalized the ruling, the courtroom atmosphere shifted dramatically. The ruling wasn't just a number, it was a statement. The personal choices and neglect don't go unnoticed. In that moment, the imbalance of responsibility was addressed head-on, reminding everybody that financial gain should never come at the expense of genuine care for your kids. Look, you're going to live your life how you want to live your life, but you can't just throw responsibility to the wayside because you don't want to spend your hard-earned money on your kids. Maybe don't sleep around and have kids if you're not ready for the responsibility, right? But what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section down below. We'll see you in our next video.